Clan, and welcome to my E3 predictions video. I normally try to do these during the time that E3 is coming up, and E3 is merely only 1 week away. And before anyone asks, no, I'm not going to, because it's freaking expensive. Try $4 plus. But without further ado, let's cue the intro and let's talk E3. Okay, so let me be clear when I talk about E3 predictions. I'm not going to talk about everything that's coming out at E3. I'm merely going to be talking about the stuff that I think will be shown that I am kind of excited for and that I get asked frequently about. I do get a lot of questions regarding a specific developer. And I'm going to get that out of the way firstly. So I'm not going to talk about the individual press conference, if you want me to be honest, because really the press conferences are, there's only specific parts of it that I'm excited for. Most notably, of course, EA, the BioWare related stuff, because 90% of EA's press conference is nothing but sports, cars, and stuff I give two fucks about. In fact, no, I guess I give less than half a fuck about. So, let's dive into this and let's start talking about E3 and the stuff that I am looking forward to. So let's get the BioWare stuff out of the way, because I've obviously been asked ever since Dragon Age Inquisition came out, what do I think will be at E3 for BioWare? Now really, there's only 3 things that I think will be at E3 for BioWare, and those 3 things are Mass Effect, Dragon Age, and their secret IP. I'm going to talk each one individually, and I'm going to not spend too much time on this because I've already talked about Mass Effect, Dragon Age, and not so much the secret IP. I will talk a lot about that, but I get asked this a lot. So let's start with Mass Effect, because that's the one I had the least to say about. I honestly think that if BioWare do anything involving Mass Effect, it will not be nothing more than a teaser or a name. I honestly don't think we're going to get anything major related to the Mass Effect series, the next Mass Effect game, whatever it's going to be called, whether it be a pre-sequel or a prequel, a sequel, whatever the hell it's going to be, or a completely new game. I haven't looked at the Reddit thing, by the way, because I know I've already had people ask me about it. I haven't looked at it. I will not look at it. I do not cover leaks and all that, so don't ask me about it. I haven't read it. But when it comes to the next Mass Effect, I honestly don't think we'll get much out of BioWare at E3 regarding Mass Effect. I think it will either be a throwaway line or at least something at the end, like literally nothing more than a teaser or a name or something along the lines of what they did with, I can't remember the game, like literally nothing but the title at the end. I think that's all we'll really get for the next Mass Effect. So that's that done. Dragon Age, on the other hand, I have a little bit of a prediction. I honestly think we will get a DLC announced at E3 regarding Dragon Age. We already had the Jaws of Hakon DLC, which, by the way, I still haven't gotten around to playing because I'm playing it on the PS4, and I lost my save, and that's a whole other beside the point. But I do think we will get a big DLC announcement for Dragon Age. Now, whether it be an epilogue DLC or just another future expansion, I don't know at the moment. I don't think we'll get an exact release date. I think we'll get coming sometime in 2015 or sometime in 2016. I don't know. But I think we will get some DLC. There may be some multiplayer DLC. There may be some cosmetic DLC. But I do think we will get an expansion at least for BioWare's Dragon Age Inquisition. I do think we will get something along that lines, whether it be a cinematic trailer or a trailer at the least. That's at least what I think for Dragon Age. I don't think those. I think that's where they're going to spend the majority of their time with Dragon Age. If BioWare get a lot of time at the EA press conference, I think they will get mostly that. It'll mostly be about Dragon Age. That's at least my prediction. And I've already talked about what DLC I think I'd like to see. I would like to see an epilogue DLC. That's at least my opinion. And I've already talked a little bit about it, but I don't want to talk too much about it until E3, at least until we get an official announcement, basically. And then, of course, we'll move on to BioWare's secret IP. Firstly, I am not privy to the knowledge that no one else knows. I'm not that special. I know some BioWare people watch my videos, and I'm really appreciate that, but they don't tell me their secrets. They're really tight-lipped. And I don't pry when I don't have to. I'm not one of those people that will literally pry. I know when to stop prying. So I haven't asked them. I have not mentioned it to any of the ones who I do talk to rarely. I know nothing about it because I literally have people ask me, so what's BioWare doing? Tell us. I don't know. Just because they sent me something doesn't mean they tell me everything. But really, I think we will get a title for the. I think we'll, same along the lines of Mass Effect, I also think we'll get a title or a cinematic trailer, or something very simple. I don't think we're going to get gameplay. I don't think we're going to get a demo. I think all we're really going to get is a name, basically. So it will literally be nothing more than maybe the name or a very short teaser trailer for the BioWare secret IP, because they've been teasing it a lot, and especially a lot of the developers who are working on it, they've been teasing it a lot leading up to E3. So I think we will at least get the name of this new IP that they're working on. They've already stated that this is a brand new IP, that it isn't something that they're from their backlog, even though I'm still kind of holding out a little bit of hope that it's a Jade Empire 2. But that's just me. I know some people are kind of hoping that maybe they're going to get another Star Wars game. I don't think they're going to get another Star Wars game. I think this is actually something that maybe is something brand spanking new that hopefully we will get to see. If it does turn out to be something from their backlog, like Jade Empire 2, please, or a new Star Wars game, either way, I will be happy. BioWare definitely deserve a chance to actually create another new IP, because they've already created two amazing IPs, Mass Effect and Dragon Age. I think BioWare have more IPs in their ready to go, basically. And I'm kind of hoping they'll actually touch on something they've never touched before. Not sci-fi, not fantasy. I'm kind of hoping for something either supernatural or possibly steampunky. I'm kind of hoping for something along those lines. That's at least what I'm hoping, but we'll wait and see. As says, the BioWare devs are really, really tight-lipped, and so are a lot of developers, but yeah. So that's all I've got to say on BioWare. Hopefully you'll respect and understand, and we'll see what happens. But trust me, I will be doing a live reaction. I will be recording my reaction to the press conferences. Don't worry if I can't do a live stream. We shall see what happens, my dears. Be patient and see what goes on. So, let's move on to other stuff that I'm excited for. Okay, so firstly, of course, I'm going to have to talk about a particular little thing. Just this little thing. Just this little this little game that nobody knows about. That nobody ever played. It didn't sell that way. Only sold a measly 4 million. Congratulations, by the way, CD Projekt Red. But there is going to be some Witcher stuff. I have no doubt that there will be some Witcher stuff. To what extent, I don't know. Witcher 3 only came out 2 weeks ago. Only 2 weeks ago. But now, CD Projekt Red have already stated that they are going to be doing 2 full-length expansions that will come out later, one later this year and one early 2016, I believe. But I think CD Projekt Red are going to have something at E3. Now, some people are hoping that it will be something CD Projekt Red related. CD Projekt Red. It will be Cyberpunk 2077. But CD Projekt Red have actually came out and actually stated that that they're not going to be talking about Cyberpunk until 2017. And that's fine with me. Some people have actually stated and actually are very angry at this, that they're not going to talk about it. But here's the thing, they made this. And it took 3 years for them to make it. And I'm happy with it. CD Projekt Red can take as much time as they want to make their games, because they are one of the developers out there that I absolutely respect. And I'm very happy that they don't have a publisher, because, you know, there's no publisher on there. All it says is CD Projekt Red. Because they don't have to have a deadline. They are like, the game will be out when it's out. So, I don't think we're going to get something Cyberpunk 2077. I honestly don't. If we do, it'll be a pleasant surprise. I don't think we will, though. And they have stated that they won't talk about it until 2017, which I'm completely fine with. I would rather them keep tight-lipped and secretive until they're ready to show off the game, because CD Projekt Red, like a lot of developers, take pride in their work. So they don't want to show something off that they wouldn't play themselves, or they wouldn't want to see themselves. So, we got a teaser. We got a freaking cinematic trailer not that long, about a year ago, I think. Now, I think we can give them a little bit of time until they're ready to announce Cyberpunk 2077 and actually show us gameplay and all that. I think that's what they're waiting for when they have gameplay that's ready to show off. That's what I think they're waiting for. As for what else I think they'll show, I'm actually hoping they'll at least show a teaser or a cinematic trailer for the expansion, basically. Now, of course, whether or not this expansion is spoilery is debatable right now. I am going to try and beat this game before E3, but I'm not rushing it. I honestly think that we will get some sort of trailer or cinematic, or at least some more gameplay of a future DLC for The Witcher 3 at least. We've already got a couple. We've already had 4 so far. We're getting another dozen. I think we're getting another 9, maybe more of that. I can't remember exactly. I think it's 16 free DLCs. We've still got a lot more to get, like free mission packs and cosmetic stuff. I am hoping that we will get something involved in the expansions. That's at least what I'm hoping, but that's just me. Now, getting away from CD Projekt Red because really I don't have much else to say until I've actually beaten Witcher 3, even though I'm absolutely loving the game. But of course, I'll talk about the other kind of stuff that I'm excited to talk about. Now, of course, I am excited for Fallout 4. I like the Fallout series. I really liked Fallout 3. I think it's an outstanding game. Now, I've only played it on the console. I actually want to get it on PC and then mod it a little bit because mods are awesome. And actually play through it. I also got Fallout New Vegas. I never beat Fallout New Vegas. And even though that isn't Bethesda, that's Obsidian, I still liked Fallout New Vegas. But I think Fallout 3 is a little bit better. But then again, I think I might have to replay Fallout New Vegas before 4 to get at least the gist of it. But I'm excited to see what they're going to show off at E3 with Fallout 4. And I honestly think it's going to be gameplay. I honestly think they are going to actually show off a demo and gameplay. Because Fallout 4 supposedly is coming out this year. I think the release date, if I'm correct, I don't know if this is a rumor or not, but I've checked the sources and it seems legit, but it could be fake. Is that it's going to come out on New Year's Eve this year. Which, holy shit. Bethesda have done that before. Like Skyrim, they didn't release a trailer for that until it was going to come out that year. But Bethesda are one of the developers out there that is, they don't release a trailer or anything until the game's going to be ready to come out in like a couple of months. So I'm very happy with that. I am very excited, and I would not be surprised if we got a gameplay, a demo, or whatever from Fallout 4, because the trailer that we saw was all in-game engine apparently. So I have no doubt that we will at least see a demonstration, or at least proper full-fledged gameplay that people can actually play. I would be surprised with that, in all honesty. Now, whether or not it's behind closed doors or out in the public, I don't know. But I can't wait for Fallout 4, and I'm excited to see what Bethesda have to show. That's at least my opinion. Now, of course, there are other games, of course, that I'm excited for. Other ones, of course. I'm really not going to be paying too much attention to Arkham Knight at E3. The main reason for that is because Arkham Knight comes out the following week. And in all honesty, a lot of the trailers that they've been showing for Arkham Knight have had spoilers up the ass. Like, I really want to throttle the people who made those trailers and just like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop showing shit and just wait for the game. So, I'm not going to be paying too much attention to Arkham Knight news because I know everything I need to know about Arkham Knight. I'm playing it. I'm buying it. I've pretty much already I'm pre-ordering it this week, in fact. So, doesn't matter. I'm not going to be covering too much of that. But other games that I will keep a wee eye out, of course, is Rise of the Tomb Raider. That game I am actually really excited for. I absolutely loved the Tomb Raider reboot. I think, in my opinion, it is one of the best reboots of any game genre ever, in my opinion. I absolutely love that game. The characterization of Lara, the voice actress, the writing, everything in that game just was outstanding. Even the gameplay to an extent. I'm still a little pissed off that it's a timed exclusive on the Xbox One. Yes, it is a timed exclusive. I don't know for how long. But I understand that without that timed exclusive, we wouldn't have gotten a sequel to Tomb Raider. Because Square Enix have squirrel's brains. Because apparently, a game that sells a couple of million copies is not worthy of a sequel. That's all I've got to say about to Square Enix. And that. Yeah, Square Enix while Square Enix is really good for a publisher, they are a good publisher. Their mentality when it comes to game sales, I really want to slap them upside the head and just go, what the hell are you thinking? But yeah, whatever. That's just me. But I am excited to see what we will get for Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm basically going to have to avoid the spoilers, basically, because as soon as that game comes out, I have to basically go under a rock or something, because I have to wait for it on PS4, which annoys the hell out of me. I hate that, but I understand that without that timed exclusive, we might never have gotten it. So, whatever, I will be patient, and I will watch the gameplay that shows there. Another game, of course, that is going to be a PS4 exclusive that I'm going to be keeping a wee eye out for is the Uncharted series, Uncharted 4. I have no doubt that we'll get more from that. Gameplay, a release date, if it doesn't have one already, I'm not 100% certain. But there's already a big banner for it, so we're going to get some Uncharted 4 gameplay. I hope that it's not too spoilery, because unfortunately this is a major problem with a lot of developers out there, and publishers mostly publishers, is that they release too much. I just want to see a proper gameplay, maybe a new trailer, and something that I can get my hands on in the future. I'm excited for Uncharted. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not super excited for Uncharted 4. I like Uncharted. I like the Uncharted series. I like Nathan Drake. I played Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. I like them all. They were all really good games. I don't think it needs a fourth if you ask me, but I'll probably play it in all honesty because it looks awesome and Naughty Dog are awesome. So yeah, I will keep an eye out on that, and Uncharted 4 is something that I think we will see. I also think we might get something else from Naughty Dog. Something tells me that they're going to announce something. I don't know what it is, but I feel as though something is going to crash into there and something is going to come out of there. I don't know what it is, but I just have a feeling, and I'm a little I'm a little coated about it. I don't know what it is. Bandicoot. I don't know. It's just something in my cells that's telling me to do so. I feel like spinning around and try to come up with it. Maybe if I shake myself and go like that, that'll help me out a little bit. And maybe a little ooga booga. Maybe that'll help me out come up with the actual idea of what I have. But maybe not. I don't know. So Naughty Dog, I'm keeping a wee eye out. There is one other thing that I know the odds of this getting out there are slim to freaking none. But I think this would be the perfect time to announce this. The Last of Us 2. Now hear me out. I actually would like to see a sequel to The Last of Us. Not of Joel and Ellie's story, but of a new people's story. I actually think I want to know more about this world of The Last of Us that The Last of Us created. Now, whether it be a grown-up Ellie or new characters, I actually, and I do believe the artist teased it a little bit. I don't know if this was just an art he drew for the fun and shits and giggles of a grown-up Ellie, but I wouldn't be surprised if they announced The Last of Us 2. In fact, I'd be really excited for it, but the odds are it's not going to happen. Just, I can dream, can't I? Let me dream. Shut up. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with that. Now, really, I'm trying to think of other stuff that I'm kind of excited for E3, and in all honesty, I don't get excited for the stuff that's E3, I get excited, to get surprised, because every E3 always has at least one surprise for me. Now, of course, I'll have to talk about a couple of other ones that I'm kind of think are going to be at E3. Firstly, I'm going to talk a little bit about Sony. I have no doubt that Sony will announce some things, some maybe groundbreaking things, some other things for the PS4 hardware-wise. Now, I'm not too fussed hardware-wise, in all honesty. I'm focused on these things, the games, the softwares, because that's what I want to see. I want to see games. I want to see what games are going to come out. At least that's me. And I'm hoping, I am hoping to high heaven that we will actually get more news about Kingdom Hearts 3. For those that don't know, I actually only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on PlayStation 2 last year or the year before. I can't remember off the top of my head. I actually have them over there. They're in a box, unfortunately. I had to do some cleaning up. I haven't played 1.5 or 2.5 Remix, but I actually really like the Kingdom Hearts series right now. I do have Dream Drop Distances on 3DS. I've never gotten around to beating it. I got to a point and it just stopped. But I actually like the I actually really like the Kingdom Hearts series, and I'm really hoping that we'll actually get some, because ever since we got that trailer a couple of months back, we haven't had anything else. And I understand that the game's very early in development, but I want to see some Kingdom Hearts. I would like to see some Kingdom Hearts. At least that's just me, personally. But I think we will. And I think we might even get some Star Warsy ones. Who knows? Speaking of Star Wars, I do think we will get some Star Wars games announcements. Of course, there's the Battlefront game. I'm pretty sure we'll get an announcement with that. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some other Star Wars games announcements, like action RPGs, adventure games, those kind of things, because this is the year of Star Wars. Star Wars is coming back this year with The Force Unleashed. So I have no doubt that we will get some Star Wars games announcements, and I'm still holding out hope that we will get Star Wars 1313, because that game was nearly golden from what I heard. Please, Star Wars 1313. I'm also trying to think of other stuff with E3 that I'm kind of excited for, but as I say, I'm really just going to wait and see what happens. Of course, we're going to get something involving Halo, no bloody doubt about it. I think that franchise needs to die. Excuse me. So we'll get something involving Halo. I'm not too excited for that. Really, I'm just going to be patient and wait, and that's something that I kind of want to do. I'm looking forward to E3 this year, because last year's was really good. I'm excited to see what's going to be coming to happen. What will happen? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Other than that, there are probably games I've forgotten to mention, and I'm sure you will mention them in the comments. But the ones that I've mentioned already are the games that that have caught stuck in my mind that I'm kind of looking forward to. So, Let me know what games you're excited for E3. What games are you looking forward to E3? What would you like to see out of E3? Because that's what this is for. Let's discuss. I'm sure I've forgotten some things. I'm sure I've not mentioned half the stuff that will probably be revealed at E3, but I would rather just be patient and wait. But I like doing these little prediction videos because I'm a nerd and a geek. And this face is stuck like this now. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much my quick synopsis on what I'd like to see at E3. Other than that, I thank you for watching, and I look forward to covering E3. And I will probably, it's uncertain what I'm going to be doing at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream where I'll show my reaction, or if I'll actually just record my reactions. I'm not too sure yet. We will wait and see what happens. Other than that, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, feel free to click that subscribe button. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao for now. Mwah.